Hey guys, I thought I'd get this video over with this morning. I've been stalling a bit and just being a little lazy as of late. Um, First off, I am not one of those knife makers that you see on YouTube that like Govco or El Marshall or stuff like that, where they're artists. I'm not like that. I don't have that artistic ability. I try to, but I've found I just don't have it. Right now, I don't have any of the fancy power tools or anything like that. I've just got, basic hand tools. I've got a grinder, disc grinder. Other than that, I don't have too much. I've built a forge, and that's how I heat treat. I don't have the money or interest in making enough knives to send them off the heat treat like Govco does. But after watching Govco, he was really one of the biggest inspirations to me for knife making. Especially one of his recent videos when he said he's only been making knives for about a year. That just blew me away, and I realized I had to get off my ass and get stuff together. This is a knife I did not too long ago. It was my first try at making a knife. It looks okay. I left the heat treat scale on it just because at the time I did not have any buffing supplies. I didn't want to do the whole thing by hand, and after I got the scales on here, I realized it's not a very comfortable handle. It might look okay, it might be good for from skinning work like this, but it's not very comfortable. The handle's pretty. I like the grain on the handle. It's some cherry that I dug up out of a bucket of scraps I keep, with some nickel silver rivets from repairing kitchen knives that I had. You can see I didn't even bother cleaning it, making it pretty. It's just kind of like meant to be a hard use knife that'll never be used hard. So it's not even sharpened yet. Hasn't been long since I made it. Last thing I cranked out here recently was this guy. I used him. I used a little piece of scrap. You can see I was trying out stamps on there. Let's see. Get that to focus. Ah, well, sorry. Apologize for the iPhone camera. It's not that great. A little 4 there, just for me trying out stamps. And there you go, you can see it. A 4 and a 3. I guess you'd call that a chisel grind. Right hand. Just a fun little knife I messed around with. I heat treated it. But it's okay. Fun little knife to make. Boredom knife. Here's a straight up ugly knife I just made. I think I made this 4 days ago. Yeah. It's karambit, obviously. I only had 1-inch stock, so I actually had to forge it out, which was new to me. I'm not very good at forging. Like I said, I'm not an artist, so it's just straight up ugly. I mean, look, it's a little bit crooked. It thins out too much. I didn't have enough room to be able to have a full finger, but it's fine. I can use it as a almost like a control device if I needed to use it in self-defense. Grip tape for the handle, guys. I have paracord. I put paracord on it originally, and it just looked butt ugly. That's all I can say. I didn't like it. It was uncomfortable, so I just took some old grip tape from when I used to play lacrosse, gripped it up, and it feels pretty comfortable right now. You can get good snap cuts with it and stuff like that. It's just a ugly knife. Again, that right-handed chisel grind, I guess you call it. It's like extremely convex and freehand and nasty and ugly and yeah, just gross. Next knife I'm working on is this guy, and this is very unfinished. I just started working on this guy. I just started filing out the bevel. So it's slightly uneven now. I gotta fix that up, and I gotta fix the even these out. You can see they're very crooked right now. But what I want to try with it is I had a scrap few pieces of aluminum. Now, I'm not sure if I can make scales out of aluminum. I don't know if anyone's tried it. I don't think I've seen anybody try it. I don't know if I have to put a liner between the metal and the aluminum to prevent like electrolysis or something like that. I'm not sure what will happen. If anyone sees this video, which I'm sure because it's my first video, people won't. Not very many people will see it. If they have any recommendations on any advice on if I can use this aluminum. If I don't get anything, I'm just going to go ahead and try it. If it messes up, it messes up. That's fine. I also have some cherry left over. I've actually got a ton of cherry. We have a whole big box of scrap from it from a job we did a few years ago. Kept the scrap, luckily. I've got some brass rod. I was going to use that for securing the handle, and I've got some T10, I think it is epoxy. But yeah, that's a little introduction on what I've gotten down so far. A lot of it is to show El-Sub his well, the stuff I've made. He's got great knives, prettier knives than I could ever come up with myself. And he's been another one that's been a great help to me. He told me how to heat treat. These are all 1095 steel, by the way. And I realized I had bought the wrong steel. I wanted 1080, I believe it was, or 1084, one of those. And realized I cannot just heat this up to non-magnetic and quench it and it'll be fine. So I was a bit worried, thought I had wasted some money on some steel I didn't know how to use yet, and happened to start PMing him, and he told me easy way to heat treat these and temper them, and it works great. It's got a decent heat treat on it. So thanks to him, and check out his channel. He's got tons of cooler knives than I do. Also, I'm going to be a little bit sporadic on the videos, depending on when I get them out. I've got work, and I'm still taking classes and stuff like that I got to balance between when I have time to play around on the forge. So don't be expecting like videos from me every day like you get from Gavco and them. But yeah, I'll try to get a video up when I can. See you guys later.